And in Luke chapter 13, verse 10, there's a story of a woman that was in the synagogue, and verse 11, it says, "And behold, there was a woman which had a spirit of infirmity 18 years. And in this little booklet by E.J. Wagner called Salvation Through Christ, he says, pay special attention to the words of Jesus to the woman, uttered while she was yet bowed down and unable to lift herself up. Thou art loosed. That's in verse 12. And by the way, that word infirmity is actually the same word that in Romans chapter 5, I believe it's yes. For when we were yet without strength, in due time Christ died for us. That's the same word, infirmity. And so when Jesus says, "Woman, thou art loosed from thine infirmity," we have to take the promises of God as they are to us personally while we're struggling in that sin. We can't achieve to some goal and then use the promises of God. It's the promise of God that while we are struggling with that temptation, that gives us the victory. And Wagner says, pay special attention to the words of Jesus to the woman, uttered while she was yet bowed down and unable to lift herself up. Thou art loosed. Present tense. That is just what he says to us. To every captive he has proclaimed deliverance. The Lord upholdeth all that fall, and raiseth up all those that be bowed down. Psalms 145:14. There is not a single soul that is bowed down with the weight of sin, whom Christ does not lift up. Let the message be sounded far and wide. Let every soul hear it, that Christ has given deliverance to every captive. And he closes by saying, don't go arguing with the Lord and saying that you can't walk straight. He says that you are loosed, and that is enough. Amen. Hold fast to his words in the face of the devil, and you will find that they will never fail you. The word which says, thou art free, is the word that keeps you free. Don't let it go from your mind.